Human trafficking.
Your mother, your brother, your sister, even your friend. All of these people can be victims of human trafficking. Specifically today, I'm going to be talking about foreign human trafficking and what the U.S. can do about this issue. I'm Alana Blasquez, and here's my presentation on foreign human trafficking. What is human trafficking? Often, it's referred to as modern slavery. Over 27 million people are victims of human trafficking today. What human trafficking is a recruitment, transportation, transfer, or harboring of persons, usually in deceit or unwarranted. How does this occur? Usually, people who are trying to traffic other people use threats or force to lure them into being trafficked. Also used is abduction, manipulation, and abuse of power. Slavery was abolished 150 years ago in the United States, and yet there are more people in slavery today worldwide than at any time in our history. The purpose of human trafficking. Usually, human trafficking includes labor, either forced, agricultural, or domestic slavery, which includes maids, butlers, just in general house services. Agricultural slavery also includes farm work and harvesting crops and everything like that. And involuntary servitude is also like a butler or maid. It's basically the same word. Another purpose of human trafficking and why people are trafficked is for sexual exploitation. Now, sex acts including creation of pornography and prostitution are usually used in this industry. Girls and women make up 98% of the sexual exploitation category. That's pretty ridiculous. Now, another reason is illegal activities, usually including organ trade, which is the harvesting of organs in a person and trying to sell them on the black market. Peddling, which is asking for money and trying to otherwise deceive people into things. And a transportation and selling of drugs. So the actual person who is distributing drugs and selling them for their profit are using human trafficking victims to sell it. So if they get caught, they won't get caught. Some important vocabulary that needs to be known so you can understand human trafficking is source. Source is a country where a victim is trafficked from, or the country of origin. Another word that you may need to know for this is transit, which is a country or area used to move trafficking victims through. This can be like the middle point for say. Another terminology word you need to know is destination, is where the victim ends up after being trafficked. Using all these words, I documented from Mr. Martinez's human trafficking presentation. You can understand human trafficking and what you can do. So what can the United States do to prevent foreign human trafficking? The first thing we can do is to raise awareness. Over 27 million people are victims of human trafficking today. That's ludicrous. That's 27 million people too much. We need to raise awareness so people know the signs and can figure out if somebody they know are being trafficked. Another thing the United States can do is take after Sweden, Norway, and Iceland. All of those countries have a law that they don't criminalize against the trafficked victim. They criminalize the people who buy their services or are in possession of humans. The United States is one of the top destinations for human trafficking. According to a graph Mr. Martinez showed in his human trafficking presentation, he showed that, and that's very not good. So if the United States citizens and everybody else stopped buying services from trafficked victims and their people, that could possibly eradicate the amount of human trafficking victims. Now just think about it. That person you waved to on the street the other day, they could be a victim of human trafficking. Save them. Save anybody who can be that.